The present Constitution of the state of Kansas was originally known as the Wyandotte Constitution to distinguish it from three proposed constitutions that preceded it. The Wyandotte Constitution was drawn up at Wyandotte in July 1859, and was the fourth constitution voted on by the people of Kansas Territory. As the battle between pro-slavery and anti-slavery forces during the Bleeding Kansas era spread to the debate over the terms of the new state's charter adoption, the Wyandotte Constitution was approved in a referendum by a vote of 10,421 to 5,530 on October 4, 1859. In April 1860, the United States House of Representatives voted 134 to 73 to admit Kansas under the Wyandotte Constitution. However, there was resistance in the United States Senate. As 11 slave states seceded from the Union, the senators left the seats, and on January 21, 1861, the Senate passed the Kansas Bill. The admission of Kansas as a free state became effective January 29, 1861. Terms. The Constitution settled the terms of Kansas's admission to the United States, particularly establishing that it would be a free state rather than a slave state. The Constitution represented a pragmatic compromise over hotly contested issues. It rejected slavery and affirmed separate property rights for married women and the right to participate in school elections, but also denied universal suffrage for women, blacks, and Indians. Solando Thacker of Lawrence gave a rousing speech opposing the exclusion of African Americans from Kansas. The motion to exclude was defeated despite the fact that all the Democrats and a few of the Republicans favored the exclusion. Another issue delegates considered was that of women's rights. Clarina Nichols, social activist and associated editor of Quindaroche Indouan, an abolitionist newspaper, was asked to address the convention. As a result of her efforts, women gained the rights to own property and to participate in school district elections. In addition, the Constitution assured that the state would provide for women's equal rights in the possession of their children. Quote, "The previous proposed state constitutions were the Topeka Constitution of 1855, the Lecompton Constitution of 1857 and the Leavenworth Constitution of 1858. Amended many times, the Wyandotte Constitution is still the Constitution of Kansas. Slavery is prohibited. Sec. 6. There shall be no slavery in this state, and no involuntary servitude, except for the punishment of crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted." Preamble. Kansas's constitution is the only state constitution to attempt to recognize civil privileges through Almighty God, distinct from rights of citizens of the United States. The preamble also conflates America with United States in its reference to seeking to ensure the full enjoyment of our rights as American citizens, rather than citizens of the United States.